let's keep going with this, because it wasn't just this one sassy MP,
right,
or MEP, I guess. It was the theme, I think, of the European Parliament, that they were just not going to allow themselves to be used by Justin Trudeau to change the channel on his disaster that is unfolding back home. And so other members of the European Parliament, I guess they have a real alt-right neo-Nazi problem in the European Parliament, according to that wingnut on More in the Morning. Why don't we roll another clip?
That's right.
Poštovane kolege, dragi građani, premijeru Trudeau. Sloboda, pravo izbora, pravo na život i zdravlje, pravo na rad za mnoge od nas, to su temeljna ljudska prava za koje su milioni građana Europe i svijeta položili svoje živote. Za obranu naših prava i prava naše djece, koje smo stjecali stoljećima, mnogi od nas, uključujući i mene, spremni smo riskirati vlastitu slobodu i položiti vlastite živote. Nažalost, danas su među nama i oni koji gaze te temeljne vrijednosti. Kanada, nekada simbol modernog svijeta, je pod vodstvom vaše kvazi-liberalne čizme proteklih mjeseci postala simbol kršenja temeljnih ljudskih prava i građanskih sloboda. Gledali smo kako konjima gaze žene, kako samohranim roditeljima blokirate bankovne račune, da ne mogu platiti djeci školovanje, da ne mogu platiti lijekove, da ne mogu platiti račune za struju i vodu, da ne mogu platiti rate kredita za svoje domove. Za vas su to možda liberalne metode. Međutim, za mnoge građane svijeta to je diktatura najgore vrste. Budite uvjereni da građani svijeta, udruženi, mogu zaustaviti svaki režim koji želi uništiti slobodu građana, bilo bombama, bilo štetnim farmaceutskim proizvodima. Hvala.
Oh, Sheila, I go back to what I said at the beginning, that, you know, Aaron O'Toole, if you're tuning in and you're in the back benches and you're going, I coulda, woulda, shoulda been the prime minister, that's how it's done. That's what you should have said as the official opposition leader, instead of doing that bizarre balancing act. Well, on the one hand, but on the other hand, and you can't pin him down on anything. That, word for word, was a thing of beauty, Sheila.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see or hear, the panelists on More in the Morning write that guy off because he's a vaccine skeptic.
Yeah.
What did he say that was incorrect? What did he say that you would or could take disagreement with, having seen the things that we have seen? The answer is nothing. And, you know, going back to the More in the Morning panel there, they sort of downplay the fact that a lady was literally trampled by a horse.
Yep.
She ended up in the hospital with a broken collarbone or broken shoulder. Alexa Lavoie interviewed her. But for, you know, if you got all your news from the mainstream media, and apparently that lady did on the More in the Morning panel, you would think it was just a nothing burger, because they never bothered to try to track down that lady or the other guy that was trampled. They just, when the Ottawa police chief said, oh, yeah, they threw a bike at a horse. And you're like, no, I'm pretty sure I saw the horses run over someone on a mobility scooter and a walker, you know, and to say pray for the horses were hurt. It's just bizarre. But that guy obviously does not get all of his news from the CBC, because he spoke the truth. And they can try to write off the messenger all they want, but what did he say that was untrue? What did he say that you can argue with?
100%. And Sheila, I'm going to pose a hypothetical question to you. Had that been a Black Lives Matter demonstration and a elderly lady was trampled by a horse, is that still maybe on the front page today? Is there maybe a royal commission going on? Of course, it would never happen because the officers would be bending the knee along with everybody else. Even the horses, suddenly they'd transform from police horses into dressage horses. They'd be bending the knee too, I'm sure. Otherwise, the horses would be condemned as racist.
Oh, hey guys, thanks for watching. That's a clip from our Rebel News Daily Livestream where we talk about the news of the day in an unscripted and interactive way. It's co-hosted at noon Eastern or 10 Mountain Standard Time by me on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And on Wednesdays and Fridays, we've got rotating co-hosting happening from some of our other on-air talent. So good news, there's something for everybody. We broadcast on YouTube. But if you want the full uncensored version, you're going to have to find us on Rumble, Super U, and Odyssey. And be sure to sign up for our rebelnews.com emails so that you never miss us when we go live.